Hi, welcome to Startup Show San Diego, a TV show about startup companies. I'm your host, Tony Boucher, and we're here during Startup Week at our HQ WeWork co-working space. And today, we're here with founder and CEO of Qwerky, David Lowe. David, thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for having me, Tony.
And I recently heard someone's been naturalized.
That's right, yeah. I went through the process, and although my accent doesn't give it away, I'm now an American.
Wow, congrats, man.
Thank
That's
you.
so exciting.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about really what inspired you to build Qwerky?
So it was a personal pain point, personal frustration from being in London for about 10 years. I got to the city in the year 2000. I was extremely disconnected. I felt very disconnected and disengaged. I tried to go to all the meetups as you do and get things going. And really, after about 10 years, I didn't feel like I'd got as far as I wanted to go. What I realized I needed was co-living. Okay. There were coffee shops, but there wasn't co-working, there wasn't co-living. So yeah, I needed a place where I could kind of, have that hive of entrepreneurship.
So when you moved from the UK over here,
yeah.
Did you just jump right into Qwerky, or what was the lead up to that?
So I had a company called Uberpong
okay.
That I wanted to launch, and it was a custom ping pong paddle company. So I thought I'll get into e-commerce, and I thought, how do I get this started? So I launched a Kickstarter campaign, which is a crowdfunding website, and raised over $10,000 in 30 days. So it gave me a little bit of seed capital to get things going. And so yeah, that kicked things off in Austin, Texas. And that was in 2012. Okay. So fast forward to 5 years, and here I am in San Diego after a successful exit with Uberpong.
So you mentioned Uberpong. Now it's in any business and being an entrepreneur, you sometimes go through obstacles. Was there any big obstacles that you had to overcome with your first business?
You better believe it.
Oh man.
We probably almost went out of business about 5 times.
5 times?
Yeah. I mean, I was hanging on by my fingernails.
Oh man.
But I always saw Uberpong as, I always saw it as being my MBA. And I was learning, I just used it as a learning exercise. But also not just learning, but doing. And we had time, we were subletting from a t-shirt printing company at one point. And they actually went out of business, but we were still in production, so we had to scramble around trying to find a warehouse, and we hung in there.
What a journey. So you did what any great entrepreneur would do, and he fell forward. So that didn't stop you, and now you have Qwerky.
Yeah.
So how does Qwerky, and being a startup, get involved with the community here in San Diego?
So essentially, imagine co-working, a little bit of Startup Week, and TED Talks, and just the entrepreneurial ecosystem. Imagine that under one roof, and imagine not just working it, but living it. That's co-living, and that's Qwerky.
That's incredible.
So yeah, essentially it's getting entrepreneurs together, whether they're startup founders or digital nomads or creatives, and they've got, they're at an early stage, they've just got an idea, but they need to be around other entrepreneurs and be working on the ideas in the downtime. That's one option. They could be digital nomads that are traveling from around the world, and they're coming through, maybe staying for 3 months and living with us, or they're remote workers and they just want to be doing some short-term work, or even interns. So we've had interns reach out to us and say, hey, I want to stay at Qwerky, get inspired, but can I be there for a month because I'm coming down from LA? So that's where Qwerky comes in. That's
incredible. And you did mention earlier that you just had an event last week. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we launched a pilot house in Golden Hill here in San Diego. We had 8 entrepreneurs staying in one house. We had 3 people from Tijuana who came across the border because, again, I'm a big believer in building bridges, not walls, and getting into the whole binational thing. So they came across, and yeah, the entrepreneurs ranged from somebody who was just covering the event as a journalist and blogger, to somebody who was killing it and probably doing $1 million a year.
Man.
So, but by the end of day 1, the person with the idea had actually, they were just covering it with no idea. Yeah. They actually had an idea for a business.
Wow.
And then by the end of day 2, there were 2 businesses. I set them a challenge. There were 2 separate businesses that kind of came together to collaborate on another idea. And it was so good. I was like, you guys got to launch this.
Yeah.
And that's very much the essence of Qwerky, is getting people to not just be working on their own businesses, but be collaborating and maybe launching a little collaboration.
Man, that is an incredible journey. So you've come so far in such a short period of time. So
thanks.
Even next year, how do you see Qwerky moving on and going forward?
So we'll start in San Diego. We've had a lot of interest from Tijuana. Yeah, a lot of interest. So I'd like to launch one there.
So maybe next year we'll see Qwerky Tijuana, perhaps.
Yeah, I hope so.
So for us and other people interested in Qwerky, where would they go to find out more about this and see all your progress moving forward?
We're on social media at Qwerky Coliving, which is QWERKY COLIVING, and then the website is qwerky.co.
.co.
.co, yeah.
Not .com.
No.
.co.
That's
okay,
right, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You know what, David?
We tell everybody the .co is for co-living.
Yeah, perfect. Well, David, thank you so much for being here. We
Thanks
really
for having me,
appreciate
Tony.
it. And thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
Thank you.